Hi, Adopter. I wanted to tell you about something that's quietly become a real problem inside of companies and what I've written about in this week's article for this Saturday today. It's called vibe coding. If you have never heard of it, the short version, if you've ever wanted to build a small tool at work, maybe a tracker or a form or some dashboard, a quick automation, but couldn't because you don't write code, that limit has fallen away. AI can now write the code for you while you describe what you want. And people are doing it, and they're doing it with a lot of fun. Some are doing it well, most are doing it pretty badly, however. But you can't really blame them, right? We are not developers by default. By the end of this video, you'll know which one you should be and which you might be. And then there will be two stories from the last few weeks that tell the whole picture, okay? First up, Anthropic, the company behind Claude, used AI to write a massive piece of their own production software, 22,000 lines of code. They shipped it without any incident. They trusted on their own systems. Now that speaks for itself, right? And in the same period, the popular tool called Lovable, where non-technical people build apps the same way, it exposed data for 48 days. Bug reports came in, bug reports got closed, and the data kept leaking. Same topic of vibe coding, but a wildly different approach and wildly different outcomes. That gap is what this article is all about. Underneath this is a real shift. Security researchers are finding that nearly half of AI-generated code contains genuine vulnerabilities. That's not going to get fixed by the next model release. The tools are really optimizing for, does this work when I try it? And not for, is this safe when someone else tries to break it? It's a different problem entirely, and it's not the focus of the tools. In most companies, the failure looks like this. You buy the license sits around unused. Half your people don't realize they're allowed to use the license at all. And the ones who try get stuck quietly, go back to spreadsheets. 6 months later, your AI plan is still in a single slide deck. Sounds familiar? The article looks at 4 real examples. Anthropic, who I mentioned, Pieter Levels, a solo founder running software products that bring in $200,000 a month, almost all of it built with AI, but he never lets the AI near payments or login. A corporate hackathon I broke down a while ago where non-technical staff ship tools their teams now use every week, and Lovable, where it all went wrong, unfortunately, because I really like the platform. From those 4 examples, 5 patterns emerged, and I tried to separate the wins from the failures. First of all, you need a spotter, someone technical who reviews what gets built. 30 minutes is enough. Second, you need to pick the right thing to build. If a tool breaks means apologizing to a customer, don't build it in this way. 3, you better verify the results. Not every line of code, but does it actually do what it's supposed to be doing? Yes or no? Because reviewing code in a time of vibe coding and AI writing code, it's impossible even for the most professional coders. And then you decide who's going to maintain it before you start, not when it breaks at midnight. And a final critical point, your people need to know they're allowed to do this. Most don't. Saying it out loud from the top matters more than any training budget. The full article is free. There's a 16-page case study attached to it that you can download with the 4 cases, the tool comparisons, and the security research. But paid subscribers also get a kit. 7 downloadable assets, including a decision checklist, a hackathon playbook, and a starter prompt template that you can use this week that will help you a little bit with the security part. And then one last thing, vibe coding isn't the right question to ask. The right one is who in your company is currently not allowed to do it, who should be, and who's going to catch them when something goes sideways. That's what the article unpacks. So with that being said, adapt and create, and I'll see you in the next one.